Today I'm going to show you how to interpret a chart that the City of Los Angeles has published explaining how to determine your setbacks for detached accessory dwelling units. You'll see in the interdepartmental correspondence from the City of Los Angeles a chart called Detached Accessory Dwelling Units and Movable Tiny Houses. If you look at the title, the first heading says Detached ADU Options. Directly below that, you find the description of your ADU that's relevant. In this case, for the sake of this example, we'll say we're converting an existing building on the property into an accessory dwelling unit. Let's say it's a garage or a shed. So if you look down the left-hand side, the information we're trying to gather is side yard and rear yard setbacks. You'll see that row, and then if you check the intersection of that row with the conversion of accessory building per state law column, you'll see that there's none. It says none. There's no requirements for additional setback if you have an existing building that doesn't comply with current setbacks. Let's run through another example. In this case, we'll use an 800 square foot accessory dwelling unit, new construction. So you want to build a new structure in your backyard that's 800 square feet, which is allowed by the state. So if you look at the 800 square foot max new construction column, where that intersects the ADU minimum side and rear yard setbacks row, it says 4 feet. So in this case, you're required to have 4 feet, 4-foot setback from the side property line and the rear property line. Now, if you notice, it also has a little reference to a note at the bottom of the page, which is 6, note 6. Note 6 says, no additional setbacks are required for a structure that is constructed in the same location and to the same dimensions as an existing structure per LAMC 12.22A.33C8. I'm not going to get into exactly what that means, but it covers some case where somebody thought of a condition where this was kind of a gray area and needed interpretation, and so they wrote this note. This also kind of brings up the topic of why these charts and regulations are never cut and dried. There's always gray areas. You always need to check with your local government agency, because there's always ordinances that are being changed, ordinances that are being written. So make sure to confirm any of this information with your local jurisdiction prior to proceeding. I hope I've been of some use. You'll notice that this chart is actually good for a lot of other things. It tells you number of ADUs allowed, ADU size limit, height limit, all kinds of things in this chart if you just make use of it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact Steve Pribble at DBA Architects. Thanks for watching.